told you that you're not allowed to be confident? You. Hola amigos, today we're talking about why confidence is a choice. It's not something that you just have or don't have, so let's get right into it. Confidence is something that you choose. I feel like we all have this preconception that there are some people who are confident and there's some people that are not, but that's just completely made up. That's completely a lie. I always think about how there's people who were the nerdiest kids in school. They were complete, outcasts, as you will. And they come back 10 years later to their reunion and they are killing it. And they haven't changed very much, maybe. They still wear really big glasses. They still are rocking their Star Wars t-shirts. They still love all the same stuff. But they feel like they're the hottest crap and they know it too. And so it doesn't really matter your circumstances or the things that have happened to you. You can still choose confidence. Confidence is all about choosing to step out of your comfort zone or do the scariest thing of all, authentically be exactly who you are. Okay, great. Confidence is a choice. Whoopee, Emily, thanks so much. But how do I make that choice? How do I keep that in my mind? And how do I actually choose confidence? It's not that easy. I get it. So here are a couple ways in which I have learned to start choosing confidence. Number one, start talking back to yourself. There are way too many times that we let ourselves talk ourselves out of being authentic and confident and doing the things that scare the crap out of us because of beliefs that we just never question. For example, I was wanting to talk to a guy in my class and my mind just started going and thinking, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not skinny enough. I'm not the type of girl that this guy is looking for. And I started talking back to myself. I was like, why? Why? That kid that is so annoying because they just go, why? And then you say something and they ask why, and it just dissolves everything. That's how I want you to be talking to your inner voice that is trying to keep you small. Okay, the second that I'm like, oh, I'm not pretty enough. Why? Do other people not have bad hair days? Do other people not look perfectly cute in outfits like you're wearing? Just start talking back to yourself because of a lot of times we just take what that person in the back of our head says as the truth, and it really keeps us in a very vicious pattern. Okay, the second thing is to be there for yourself and talk yourself off the ledge. Do you know that moment when you have to go into the principal's office as a kid, or you have to go talk to a teacher about something and your best friend walks with you and they're like, I will be right here. You've got this. And when you come out, no matter what happens, I will be right here waiting for you. That's who you need to be for yourself. Be that best friend waiting outside the office. Do not tell yourself that if this doesn't go right, that you're going to be any worthy or less worthy of love and belonging. When I was thinking about talking to this guy, I was on this ledge where I was thinking what if I sneeze in front of him and then it's I look terrible and he thinks I'm a snot rocket. And you have to understand that you have to be that type of person to be if you sneeze in front of him, which is unlikely, if you look terrible, if he thinks you're a snot rocket, then you'll be the prettiest snot rocket ever. And I'll still love you as a snot rocket. You are not any less worthy of love and belonging if that happens to you. And also the outcome of this situation isn't going to be the end of you because I'm always here to support you. And you have to show up and be that person for yourself. Talk yourself off the ledge. Tell yourself that you are there for yourself. Number 3 is to wear and do things that you actually love. This can be really hard when we haven't authentically found ourselves, but when we genuinely love the things that we're wearing, the way we're presenting ourselves to the world, it's so much easier to choose confidence. And clothing is so important in expressing who we are and the way that we want to be viewed, but also in the way that we see ourselves. And aside from clothing, you can also use your actions and your character to help you to be more confident. When I know that I am genuinely wanting to make connections and brighten someone's day, I don't have as much trouble going and talking to strangers or going and helping someone with their groceries or reaching out to someone in my class. It's not as hard for me to be confident because I am stable in the actions that I'm taking and the value systems that I have. Okay, number 4 is to fake it till you make it. This is age-old advice that I used to really hate. I was like, I don't know how to be confident. Like, I can't fake it. My insecurities are getting in the way. But if you can get in the habit of thinking about what a confident person would do and just trying to emulate that. I was a theater kid my entire schooling years, okay? I can put on a character and it's more comfortable for me to go and feel like I'm somebody else. In fact, I did both theater and choir as a kid, and singing always made me feel so much more anxious than theater because when I was on stage in a production, I felt like I was becoming somebody else. I wasn't so vulnerable as myself. And while eventually you do want to get to the place where you are completely confident in yourself, at first, if you just do the habits that confident people would do, act the way confident people would act, and when you are nervous about something or something happens to you, ask yourself, how would a confident person respond to this? Or more specifically, pick someone who you are inspired by. Pick someone online or maybe in your life who gives off that confident vibe, who gives you the type of energy that you're looking to emulate, and think about how they act and do that. I recently found Tom Core on YouTube and I loved her videos and I was so inspired by her presence and the way that she just blew up from her hard work. It wasn't by chance. And I recognized that I could be that way too. There's nothing stopping me except for myself. And if there's one thing I want you to take away from this video is that the only difference between you and that super confident girl that you are jealous of is that she woke up today and chose to be confident, and you woke up today and chose to stay stuck where you are. And so which one are you going to pick? Confidence is 100% a choice. Freedom comes when you take complete responsibility for how you feel about yourself and how you present yourself to the world. So today, I challenge you to just pretend that you're confident. Start doing things that confident people would do. Start acting the way confident people would act. Stand with your shoulders back. Look up tall. Wear clothes that make you feel really, really hot. You know, I had this idea in my head for so long that I couldn't be the hot girl because I was the cute girl. And I was like, who says I can't be both? You know, who told you this? That's another way to talk back to yourself, because who told you that you're not allowed to be confident? You. And you are the only person responsible for the way in which you're living your life and the fact that you're not confident right now. So just do the things, take a baby step, and pretend. And I promise the more that you act like you're confident, one day you'll look up and you'll be the person that someone else is jealous of. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It really does support me. And leave a comment down below what your favorite tip was and how you're going to start acting more confident. I love you guys. I believe in you, and I'll see you in the next one.